Hello guys, and welcome to the Football Roundtable. Today I've got some transfer news for you regarding Man United and Jurrien Timber. So as you can see, Paul Hurst has come out and said, Man United have opened talks with Ajax over the potential signing of Jurrien Timber. Ajax will not sell the player cheaply, however, and it is thought that a fee of up to £43 million could be required to sign Timber. Now, in my opinion, United should try and get this down to about £35 million, because 43 seems a bit too much for a 20-year-old. He's about to be 21. It just seems a bit too much, especially when his potential hasn't been really realised. He hasn't really got to that stage yet. And I've read in some articles, some tweets, that Bailly and Jones are likely to leave the club, which is a positive for the club, because Bailly has just been injury ravaged and is a reckless defender, although he's probably one of their best defenders. Whereas Jones has just overstayed his welcome, I think. No one really wants him. He's injury prone. He's barely played. You know, it's been a bad combination for him and Man United. Although United fans, Woodward gave Jones like a 4-year deal like 2-3 years ago for just to maintain his value. Like, your club's a mess, but Timber would be a good replacement for those two, especially if both of them leave. And some positives for United regarding this transfer is that Ten Hag knows how to use Timber. He knows his character, he knows his strengths, his weaknesses, his attributes, stuff like that. And Timber knows how Ten Hag operates. He knows his tactics, he knows his training sessions, and things like that. So it will be a good match for them. Timber will have one less thing to acclimatise to, most likely because he knows Ten Hag knows him. So all Timber would need to do is acclimatise to the Premier League, his teammates, the club, England, etc. So he may not take. It won't take him maybe too much time to get used to the tactics, the instructions that Ten Hag will give him. And he's a young talent. He's a young talent. I've never seen him play. I'm going to be honest. I'm not going to lie. But I've heard that he's a exciting talent and that he's got a good potential, and that he can also play at right back. He can play centre back and right back. So he's versatile. And Dalot and AWB aren't really that good. So if Ten Hag is confident with Maguire, who I'll get onto, then he can use Timber as the right back, have him attacking down the flank, down the right-hand side. And yeah, it could work. It could work. I want to know what you guys think, United fans, and maybe Premier League fans or Ajax fans, whoever's watching. Let me know down in the comments what you think of Timber, what you think of the transfer. Do you think 43 million is too much? Do you think Timber's the right fit? Do you think United will go for the transfer? Let me know. Now moving on to Maguire and Lindelof, because let's be honest, Maguire specifically, the guy has been gutter trash. He's been an abomination. He's been a liability. He's even assaulted a couple of his teammates, Pogba and Ronaldo. Like, really? It's just Maguire's had a bad season, man. He's bad. He even played a false 5. He played a false 5. Like, that's what he did all season. He even invented no-look defending. The guy's trash. So Timber is required for Man United in that sense, because Lindelof isn't that good either as well. Varane is a bit. He needs help. Varane needs help. I guess the Ramos stuff was right regarding him and Ramos holding his hand and stuff like that. But Varane can be a good defender though. So I've gone to Transfermarkt, and Timber's got 2 years left on his contract. So 43 million, is that really representative? Is that realistic? I don't think so. I don't really think so. That Transfermarkt valued him at £27 million in January of this year, and Ajax want about £43 million. So there's a bit of a markup here, but I'd say for United, go for him, because looking at his injury record, he's only really missed 12 games. I'm taking out this because it's not really an injury, it's just a sickness. It wasn't like a muscle or bone injury or anything like that. It's just unfortunate. But so he doesn't miss that many games. And this season, he didn't get any yellow cards, red cards, anything like that. He got 3 goals, 2 assists in 30 appearances. So that's in the league. So he's done pretty well. He's in the starting 11 85% of the time. He got 83% of the minutes. So it looks like he's a decent player. and he's at 20 years old. So for United, I'd say be excited for this transfer because Ten Hag knows how to curate him. He knows how to develop him. Now, yes, there's a risk he could flop. There's a risk Ten Hag could flop, all that. But I think Ten Hag will probably get the best out of him. And just to round it off, I've heard that Ten Hag wants Timber. That's one of his priority signings. He wants Timber. Don't get it twisted. There's no doubt about it. He wants Timber as one of his first signings. He definitely wants him. But United want Pau Torres, and they've been looking at him for over a year. And Villarreal expect United to sign Pau Torres. So I don't know Ten Hag's opinion on Pau Torres. I don't really know much about Pau Torres either. But I think he's about 25, 26, something like that. But if I were Ten Hag, I'd say, no way, I'm getting Torres, I'm getting Timber. I want to develop him. I want to curate him. I want to mold him into a world-class defender. That's what I'd be saying. And who knows? I could be wrong. Pau Torres could end up being a better signing than Jurrien Timber. Man United may go for both. Who knows? But I'd say Timber to United is looking likely. £43 million. It's not a lot of money, but they could get him for a bit less. And Man United have a great relationship with Ajax anyway. With Bailly and Jones probably leaving, Maguire being the reckless, horrendous liability he is, Lindelof not really being a good defender consistently enough, he could be something. He could be something for United. So United fans, football fans of any club, let me know what you think. Do you want Timber at your club if you're not a United fan? For United fans, do you think Timber is good enough? Do you think he will be good enough? Do you think Ten Hag will be able to mold him into a world-class defender? Or is it too soon to say? So please like, share, comment, subscribe to the channel. We hit the big 40 subscribers. So thank you for the recent subscribers. Keep subscribing. Let's grow this channel. Eventually, I want to be able to do live streams to have people on, have their say and talk and stuff like that about their club, whether it's in England or Italy or France or anything like that. So yeah, more transfer news later. Please like, share, comment, subscribe. Thanks for watching. Goodbye. Adios.